Hey Libras, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we Tarot and Heal, our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Welcome to your energy reading for September. Let's go. Okay, these cards did not want to shuffle. Hold on. What's going on with Libras? I didn't even say the prayer. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that we need to know? What does the Libra collective need to know? All right, so we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest and be held. We have leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. This is just an energy saying that you are a spiritual teacher. All right. Answer the call. Whoa. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And that's coming out right after that spiritual teacher. Talking about spiritual callings here. All right, we about to get deep, huh? All right, cool. And it's so interesting that, like, in the beginning of this reading, I was like, oh, geez, I didn't even say my prayer. Like, you guys have to be a bit more aligned with your spiritual work. Spiritual work for yourself, inner work, okay? That's what I'm getting here. There needs to be more of a priority on your spirituality at this time, okay? And that might be coming about more in September. It might be highlighted here is what I'm getting. You might have more happenings, Libra, is what I feel for September, where spirit is about to get a bit louder. You might have your guides being a little bit more obvious about their presence for you. It's because that you need to be more of a believer is what I'm getting. All right. You have, whoever this is resonating with, you do have a spiritual calling on your life. All right, and you're not taking it that seriously, or the spiritual journey as seriously as you should, where you're incorporating the spirituality into your everyday life. It's like the energy of like, okay, well, let me manifest something when I really want something, but outside of that, I'm just going to live my everyday life. No, your spirituality needs to be your everyday thing. You need to walk around in this world and understand that you are a creator, creator of your world. You need to walk around and understand your spiritual power and move like that, right? So anyway, so there's a need to take a little bit of a breather here so you could, I'm feeling like you're probably going to get some downloads. You need to get more, you're probably going to get more connected with your guides as soon as you stop and pause, take a break. I don't know what it is that you guys are doing, but if you start putting meditation at the forefront, it's not going to be that hard to connect with your guides is what I feel. Okay. It is time. It is time. It's been time, is what I'm hearing. It's been time. That's why your guides are going to get a bit more obvious because they've been sitting back and just watching. Now, when I first started this reading, I actually, visions were coming up, you know. And okay, so visions are coming up, right? There weren't bad visions or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, just things in the corner of my eye, you know, things like that, which I'm used to. But it came up like in the beginning of this reading, which made me feel like, okay, you might start seeing things in the corner of your eye. Like, what was that? Did I see it? It's like your guides trying to get your attention now. Like before, they might have been more subtle. That's what I wanted to let you know. They've been more subtle and just like kind of laid back and like waiting for you to come to them. And in September, they might start being a little bit more obvious and not really in your face, but just a little bit more where you might still be able to question it if you want to. I don't see them being like super like, you know, I don't think it'll be jarring, but it will make you question what your experiences are, you know. So that's one thing. If you start seeing orbs, okay. Orbs, okay. So look out for orbs, flashes of lights. And when I say orbs, let's say if you look at a wall and you just see like a soft light really quickly. Yeah, that. Like, did I just see that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. Seeing like a shadow in the corner of your eye. What was that? Yep, that was them. Okay? So just be mindful of that. This is them trying to get your attention. Like, hey, wake up. Wake up, baby. Come on. You're getting a little antsy. They're getting a little antsy. Okay. Aries also have this energy of having guys that are a little bit antsy right now. They're trying to get you out of for some of you guys, they're trying to get you out of a situation but for the most part, their reason is trying to get you into your calling, get you into your path. So, all right, let's get into it. Start praying more. All right, so you have the King of Swords coming out here. Yeah, it's almost feeling like someone is blind to this. It is, yeah, no. Because they've been on the sidelines and they've been very subtle. They've been very subtle. But you've been blind to their cues, it seems. You've been blind to the cues of that King of Swords coming out in reverse here. Like you weren't able to see it or really interpret signs clearly, it seems. So now they're like, okay, maybe we gotta try a different approach. Do certain things where they can't miss. They can't miss what we're saying, or they can't miss our presence. So synchronicities, certain things like, I don't know, if you have like let's say if you have a passed on loved one or something like that, and you see their name somewhere, you know, something like that, you know, things like that. It's like they're stepping in. They're trying to make very clear signs that you cannot write off, you know. So anyway, yeah, they're trying to make you walk away from something. With the Eight of Cups coming here, oh, this is so interesting. It's giving me the chills a little bit. Because I'm almost feeling like they've been literally right there every step of the way with you, and you were just blind to them. It's like, imagine this character. You're this character, and this character is walking by and missing this whole black hole. Right? And his character is walking forward and looking kind of like, the way they're walking, at least how I'm perceiving it right now, they're walking kind of like a zombie, you know? Like they're just kind of walking dead set on whatever mode of operation they're used to moving in. And they're not seeing this whole black hole here, the existence or the presence of that. For some reason, it's being blind to that. Okay. They're trying to get you off of whatever path you're on. Not because it's necessarily like an awful path. It's just saying because it's not the path. They're trying to wake you up to the reason why you're here. You have the Emperor card coming out in reverse. In your subconscious, yeah. It's like you're not really, like, where's the passion for life? You have a calling that will fire you up. You're not living your truth right now. You're not living your authentic path. You're here, whoever this is for, there's a calling. There's a spiritual calling on your life. You were here to do something. You fell asleep to your calling when you incarnated here. And your spirit guides are being patient and trying to just wait for you to work it out. But now they're getting antsy. They're like, we need you to, okay, we need you to get on board, okay? Because it looks like at this point, you're just going to keep going on this path that you've been on, which is not nowhere near what your potential actually is. You're not tapping into your potential is what I'm feeling. You're way below your potential right now. And it's wasted energy, it's wasted talent. That's what's getting them antsy. It's like you have so much to bring. You have the Hang Muse coming through here, which is the energy of the Hangman. You might have had this fire and then something kind of doused it, and now you're just like, I'm just gonna walk on this path and settle, or walk on this path and just not care. I'm getting a numbness with this energy. With the Four of Wands, I don't want to. With this numbness, it leads to decisions that would not lead to peace. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right. This could be you or someone else. But for people who have a calling on their life like this, you've been invested in. And you would feel it if you're not on that path. Like, it will start to become more obvious. And that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling, okay? The path, your authentic path, your calling will feel good. And then the other paths just won't. You'll never feel completely satisfied because you're not doing what your spirit is intended to do. Unsettled is what I'm getting. Ace of Cups coming through in your inner world here. This is beautiful because I feel like there's a new passion arising. Here's that fire coming through. This new love, new passion for something. The authentic path. So there's an opportunity to get off of this path and go into the path that you love. This path of authenticity. The path that feels good as opposed to the path that's just not, it makes your spirit feel unsettled. So unsettled that you have to numb out. So you're being led to get off of the path where you have to numb out just to be okay with it. Numb out just to settle for this. And putting you on a path where you don't have to numb out because the feelings that you feel are beautiful. All right. These are Seven of Swords coming out in reverse here. There's something, oh gosh, they're okay. You guys are gonna get some like, there's some new ways that the psychic energy is gonna come in for some of you guys. For some reason, I'm getting the aromas, you know. I forgot what that one is called, but where you get messages through smells, or you can smell energy. But what I'm getting here is that follow your smell. I know that sounds weird. Okay, that can't apply to everyone. Follow the smell. All right. Now I'll just give you a really quick aside here. I had a moment where I hung out with someone, and the smell was off, and then I realized their energy was just, it was masked, but then it got revealed that it was just not the best energy. And so that's something that's a psychic energy that I'm, or a psychic tool that I'm familiar with. And so right now what I'm getting here, like I just got a whiff of a really good smell. And it's something about, I don't know if this is metaphorically sniffing out the right path, but I don't know if this is about someone, you meet someone and the smell is good. I don't know. Pheromones or something. It's something, I don't know. Okay, I'm just throwing this one out here. That is a psychic tool. And then, you know, what was interesting about that moment is afterwards, because this is what Spirit does, afterwards I had a tweet. I was on Twitter just scrolling through, and then lo and behold, I had a tweet that popped up about smelling energy and if they smell off, you know, things like that. And it just pretty much confirmed what I thought was what I was experiencing. Anyway, you guys, something about that happening there. You see something like that. If you're not aware, you might overlook it. You might be around someone, this is weird to say, you might be around someone and their smell might be off. I'm just saying, okay? And it's just like, what is going on there? Something is off there. It's their energy that's off. Okay. Now, with all that being said, Seven of Swords. There's a deceptive energy surrounding. This is in your outer world. There's a deceptive energy that you need to sniff out. Okay? Okay. Cool. This could be literally, because if it's a psychic thing, a psychic tool, or it's just metaphorically. Either way. This might be a new, that's another way where this awakening might happen, or this ascension might happen. More gifts might come online. And that might be one of them. All right, cool. So we have the Five of Wands coming out. It's like someone just doesn't want to feel much conflict. It's like, oh, I don't want to rock the boat. But there's so much fire here that's suppressed. There's a lot of fire energy here. You have the Four of Wands, Six of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Emperor. Someone is suppressing their fire. They're suppressing their desires. All right, with that Ace of Cups coming through. And when this new passion comes through, please just lean in. Lean into it. Allow yourself to feel again, okay? Don't numb out. This suppression is not going to lead to a place of peace, a life of peace, or a chapter of peace. It's time to turn it around and not be afraid to feel, not be afraid to rock the boat. With that Six of Wands, you will come out on top. All right? Do the thing. Do you. Okay? This is what... Ultimately, this is coming down to someone needs to do them. They're just feeling a little bit of... It's like it's just easier to just... Let me just do the thing. Go through the motions. This energy is given such... With this card... I'm imagining, for whatever reason, I'm getting the impression in this reading, because I usually don't get this impression with this card. In this reading, I'm getting the impression that this character is walking in this desert slowly, eyes glazed over, nothing in mind, just walking, right? And it doesn't seem like it's, there's just no fire for anything. That's what I'm feeling. This is how somebody's moving through life right now. Just going through the motions here. And not really going for the thing that they actually want. So, it's time. There's going to be a new opportunity. Please, when that comes through, please take it. All right? What's the animal spirit here? Turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. Right now, there's still a level of patience when it comes to your guides, your guardians pushing you in that direction. There's nothing urgent. There's no tower. There's nothing like that. But they are getting a little bit antsy. Like some move needs to be done. Because what it's looking like right now, it looks like you're about to make no move at all. They're like, okay, we're going to have to nudge you a little bit. But nobody's telling you, it doesn't have to be a whole leap. This isn't a full energy where it has to be a whole leap of faith. If you continue to sit on this, it can get to that moment of Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. You need to take a leap of faith right now or else you're locked in, right? So that's what I'm getting here, all right? Turtle spirit. Take a baby step. If there's a path that you want to go on, take a class. You know, things like that. Reclaim your power, Panther Spirit, yeah. Which is the opposite of this Eight of Cups. Numb, blended. Ooh, what's blended? Blending in. This is you blending in. You can't blend in. All right? You can't blend in. And, okay. You can't blend in. That's all I'm getting here. You have a special calling. Embrace the specialness that you are. Embrace your uniqueness. All right? That is your power. I feel like someone doesn't want to really show how special they are. They don't want to show their uniqueness. Take baby steps into your power. It'll get more and more comfortable the more you exercise and you flex that. All right? Let's pull one more. Seahorse Spirit watching. Wait. See what happens when you take a little baby step. You might be surprised by how much passion you may have. Some of you guys, you might be kind of jaded towards life right now. And you might think like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I don't care. Like, I don't care about this. I don't care about nothing. And it's like a giving up energy. Like, I'll just settle here. I'm good. I'll just have my thing. I'll numb out on this. You know, you might be surprised when this new opportunity comes in to spark your passion, how much passion you actually do have still, how much fire for life, how much will to live you actually have, you know. This fire energy is coming through. Surrender to your path here. Nightingale Spirit, love is all around. Your guides are all around you. They are literally on your shoulders, okay? They are right there. In the beginning of this reading, one of the visions that I had was someone just like right here with their arm just propped up on a pillow. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I saw a spark. Like, so they're literally all around you. Just keep your eyes open to the signs here, okay? Be at home. Wombat Spirit. You see, that's the thing. You're going to keep searching for home while you're still settling. In this energy, you're not going to find home if you keep numbing out. That's what I'm saying. It's like the energy of like, you want to find peace. You can find peace. You can find your home, but it requires you to rock the boat a little bit. It requires you to step onto this path of passion. It requires you to step into your calling. That will feel like home for you. That spiritual calling is where that's going to feel like home, because that's what you're made for. It's what you're built for. So when you step into that life, it's going to be like, okay, this makes more sense of my entire world now. Nothing else will make sense before, you know. That's what I'm getting here. So whoever this is for, I'm wishing you the very best. Step into your spiritual calling. You do have a spiritual calling in your life. It doesn't matter how far down the road you might be when it comes to settling. Or it doesn't matter if you've given up on life, or, you know, whatever the case is. Just, you have another chance right now that's coming through. And when that does come through, please seize the opportunity to step into your calling. All right? I'm wishing you the very best. All right, well, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG, Taryn Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. So we'll meet again. Peace.